Thank you. Well, tonight we are hearing how law enforcement officers are taking precautions to better protect and serve amid growing coronavirus concerns. Just recently, we highlighted the steps those on the front lines are taking. The Knoxville Fire Department carrying these kits with disposable gloves, N95 face masks, gowns, and face shields. Firefighters telling us to prevent exposure to COVID-19. Dispatchers are also now asking callers to share detailed symptoms so emergency crews can better prepare before arriving on scene. And first responders are continuing to disinfect and sterilize all patient care areas. Well, new here at 5, WAT6 on your side, reporter Laura Halm speaking with the Knoxville Police Department on the safety measures that they are taking.
These blue lights are here to protect and serve.
We want to take every precaution necessary.
The Knoxville Police Department following CDC and the Knox County Health Department guidelines preventing exposure to COVID-19.
We're trying to find opportunities to where we can still do our job at the highest level possible while minimizing that contact and ultimately, helping doing our part to limit communal spread.
One way
got the call to dispatch
is dispatchers are asking 911 callers for detailed information. If someone is showing flu-like symptoms, officers can prepare before they get there.
As the law enforcement CDC guidelines indicate, that protective gear could be anything from a single pair of disposable gloves as well as those face masks as regulated, eye protection as well as disposable kind of gowns, anything that can kind of keep those molecules from getting off of you.
If someone is sick and showing COVID-19 symptoms, KPD says emergency crews will transport that person for care.
Routinely clean all of our equipment and all of our vehicles and things like that.
Another preventative measure, KPD is prioritizing calls similar to their severe weather plan as a way to free up officers to respond faster to immediate emergencies and limit contact with people. An example of this, an officer may not respond if it's a car wreck with no injuries and traffic is not blocked.
I think it's really important this is not going to be any kind of impact on our presence and vigilance in the community. This is an effort just to minimize those contacts. We're going to be just as present, just as vigilant, and really the operations as normal are not that different.
Part of Knoxville Police Department's approach is educating officers.
Let's say you do have to go through these doors. Knoxville Police have officers asking visitors about their signs and symptoms to make sure that they're healthy enough to go inside.
Everyone has a role in this and a role and a responsibility to keep not only themselves safe and healthy, but their community healthy.
In Knoxville, Laura Halm, WATE 6 on your side.
All right, Laura, thank you. And as a way to lower your exposure to COVID-19, Knoxville Police say if you need an incident report, call their records office at 865-215-7231. And if you need an accident report, you can get that online.